Salve. Welcome, brother. My name is Brent. I am a real Freemason, and this is Stone, Iron, and Oak. Today, I want to ask you a question. Are you living by the scoreboard or by the Trestleboard? Although it's not one of our marquee working tools, the Trestleboard is a vital Masonic symbol. It's the place where we draw our plans so that our designs may be executed. On the Trestleboard, we work on things ahead of time, checking the arithmetic, testing the geometry, and laying out a design that will actually stand. It's about preparation, vision, and collaboration. In sports, though, we have something different. The scoreboard. It shows us who's ahead, how much time is left, and who won when the game is over. But anyone who's been to a game knows that the scoreboard doesn't always tell the whole story. We blame the refs, argue over obscure rules, or invent excuses for why our team lost. In the end, the scoreboard reflects rivalry and not reality. Both tools are useful in their own way, but their purposes couldn't be any more different. The Trestleboard helps us build something lasting together. The scoreboard pits us against one another. Sports and rivalries can be fine, but at the end of the day, they really don't matter. The problem comes when we bring the scoreboard into real life. We start keeping score in games where we're the commissioner, the referee, and one of the teams. It's a game we can't lose because we're making up the rules as we go along. We've all done it. Maybe your wife keeps score of the dishes and laundry. Maybe you keep score of how much she spends. Maybe you compare your workload to the coworker who got promoted instead of you. This kind of scorekeeping only leads to resentment and division. What we should have used was not the scoreboard, but the Trestleboard. And today, society is obsessed with scoreboards. The first and often only question asked was it the other team? And once we know, we start putting points on the board regardless of the truth. We invent motives, we twist narratives, and we call half of our neighbors names we'd never say to their faces. Online, it's even worse. We pass along posts and memes that divide, forgetting the humanity of the person on the other side. The result? More anger, more rancor, more walls between us. But Masonry teaches a different way. Our lessons aren't taught in a zero-sum framework where one side wins and the other loses. Instead, the calm voice of Masonry tells us to use reason and truth against superstition. And one of the worst superstitions is believing that anyone who disagrees with us is evil. That is not only un-Masonic, it's destructive. Masonry teaches that when debating those not of our opinion, we must treat their views with kindness because with more time and more experience, their views, or ours, may someday change. So I urge all of us, let's use our Trestleboard. Draw plans that bring people together instead of reposting unverified trash online. Plan to do something real with your friends and brothers, especially those who disagree with you. Go fishing together. Work on a project at the lodge. Pull weeds or mow the lawn for someone who can't. When we build together, we rediscover the real humanity in one another and realize that the 3% we don't agree on is far too small to destroy a friendship over. It's okay to disagree. It's not okay to invent rules and gatekeep the truth. All sides have been guilty of that. And instead of being guilty of division, be guilty of friendship, morality, and brotherly love. Use the Trestleboard to unite and not the scoreboard to divide. And when you run into that 3% of disagreement, remember that reasonable people can disagree without name-calling or violence. As Isaac Asimov said, violence is the last refuge of the incompetent. Masonry is the calm, steady voice that doesn't judge your possessions, your politics, or your opinion. It simply asks whether you are a good man seeking to be better, a beacon of goodness in your family, your community, your church, and your country. So I'll ask again, what plans are you going to draw on your Trestleboard? Comment down below on how you and your brothers are building a better world. Salve. Welcome, brother. And please like and subscribe so that you will be notified the next time we dispense more light.